Hey YouTube, Israel here with another knife review. This is the Buck Vantage Pro folder, large size, and this is a re-review with a better camera. It's going to be a close-up review just because this is a very important knife in terms of it's very high on my list of EDC folders that I recommend, and I think you'll see why. All right, let's quickly go through the stats of the knife. You see it is a drop point design, partial hollow grind, and that is S30V steel, very high quality steel. And the price tag on the knife right now is only $60, which is, I haven't found a knife that uses S30V that's in the same price range. They're all a lot more expensive, so that's a very good value. It is a liner lock mechanism, see there? Open pillar, flow-through construction. The handle scales are machined G10. And you see it just has a few deep grooves in it, all right, for the looks and also to give a better grip. You see the Buck logo right there. Right, and the pocket clip, see it comes right side, tip up carry. The opening facility, well, it has a slot-shaped opening hole there, but it also has an index flipper. And the opening is very smooth, very simple, very easy using the flipper, or you can use the opening slot if you want to, draw a little bit less attention sometime. So that's good. And the blade length, it's about, depending on if you measure from here or here, it's about 3.1 inches in blade length, and that classic drop point tip design is very functional. It comes razor sharp, right? The S30V can take and hold a razor sharp edge. Let's do maybe a little bit of cutting. This is some paracord, and let's see, hold on, try to do a quadruple strand here, keep it in the frame. Alright, the quadruple strand of your standard paracord. And as you can see, it made very short work of the paracord. Alright, and let's do a little bit of rope. As you can see, the S30V just chainsaws right through. That's thick rope. That's a lot thicker than paracord, okay? And it just, it chainsaws through that cordage like nothing. Great steel, and as you can see, it comes from the factory razor sharp. All right, now this blade, I would recommend this very highly if you're looking for a smaller sized EDC type folder. The weight on this is about 4 ounces, so it's it's pretty easy to carry, but it definitely has a very solid feel to it. The handle scales are thick, and you see the liners there. All right, so definitely a durable knife. There's no blade play at all on mine. The lockup is very secure. Now, why do I recommend this? Sometimes people send me messages and they say, I really don't like Spyderco, so can you recommend me an EDC knife that's a non-Spyderco, made in the USA knife that would serve me well? And I always recommend this knife. Why? Well, first of all, the deployment is extremely easy, extremely fast. I mean, it basically deploys as fast as an automatic, and it's a manual. Second reason is the S30V steel is just incredibly, it can take a super sharp edge and it holds it much longer than a cheaper steel. It's just a very high quality steel, and for the $60 price tag, it's great to get that steel. Now, the design of the blade itself, just the classic drop point combined with the hollow grind, that's a very conventional design. There's no gimmicks or anything like that. There's no extra stuff on it. But sometimes a design, remains unchanged, because if the design works good, there's no reason to change whatever works. So I would call this like a time-tested, classic, tried-and-true type of design with no fancy crap added to it, and that's what a lot of people want. The 3.1 inch blade length, it's a very nice handy little length. All right, so, and the handle materials, you know, the G10, you know, probably my favorite handle material as far as a user knife, and it's just very solid. And this is made in the USA, and you know, it's just like, what's not to like? This is just a classic no frills knife with the best steel, great deployment, great handle, solid lockup, and all that. So you know, that's why I recommend this knife for those who maybe, if you don't want like the classic, you know, range of Spydercos that a lot of people like, this would be the knife for you. Right? And when I bought this knife last year, it was actually being sold on Amazon for $43, and that was an incredible bargain to get that steel for $43. Now, you know, they have raised the price up to $60. So hey, you know, you gotta jump on that stuff when I review it. But even at $60, I haven't found anything that's as good and a good steel for that price. So even at $60, it's worth it. They do have less expensive versions of this, which use cheaper steels. But if you have the $60, you might as well get this version because it's not that much more expensive, and it's just you know, it's just superior. So yeah, the Buck Vantage Pro, a classic design. Recommended if you want made in the USA, conventional type small EDC. This has been Israel. I hope you enjoyed this knife review. Stay tuned for many more. I am out of here, dudes. Peace out.